Masturbation.
Why are you watching?
What the fuck is that? Dude, we can't afford a John Williams fanfare. That shit's expensive.
Ah, fuck it. Just start the show.
Alright. Okay, so Manitowoc's prom. Their motto is something to the effect of a night to protect her character. Mm-hmm. And then their poster is a silhouette of a woman in a dress made up of a whole bunch of positive words. Okay? Mm-hmm. First off, this is the worst case of slut shaming I have ever seen in my life. Because, first off, this is an institution, a school, which is saying if you have sex on prom night, which is a tradition.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Right, it's like buying a frilly dress or a corsage.
Yes, it just comes along with the package. It's
right, it's part of prom.
You buy into.
You get a hotel, or not a hotel. You get a limo. You go out to eat. You go to a shitty dance no one wants to be at. You go to the post-prom party until the wee hours of the morning, and then you fuck.
Yep, that's why prom works.
It might not be written, but it is implied.
Yes. It's just the way it works. But if it doesn't, that's fine. I'm not saying you have to fuck on prom night.
Yeah.
But you sure as hell shouldn't discriminate against people who choose to.
Yeah, exactly.
That's bullshit.
It is.
And for you to make that our prom was Fishing in the Dark for one of them, because that song was a thing.
Yeah.
What other ones do we have? Set the Night to Music.
Yeah, I remember.
They were all romantic songs or songs about people. I went to a redneck hillbilly school, not too far from here. Actually, I went to a redneck hillbilly football camp that happened to offer classes during the week.
Yeah, that sounds about
which
right.
I attended. But that's the thing. For them to say, first off, a night to protect her character implies, first off, she's not capable of protecting her own character.
Yeah.
It implies that his character doesn't matter. It implies that your character is somehow tied to your sexual proclivity. It is literally slut shaming in the worst case. And I have not seen one fucking bit about it on the news.
Like I said, I want to say I saw it like 3 days ago on Reddit, but I didn't know it was in Manitowoc.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of that. I saw it and I'm like, wow. All right then. Is it, I didn't actually read the article at all, but is it a student who made that, or is it the school who made that?
The school and the student council in conjunction with bitch. See the crossing of Manitowoc County.
Yeah, crossing Manitowoc. Holy Family Memorial, something or other. Supporting women and families to strengthen our community.
Yeah, no, you're not supporting women and families. You're imposing outdated... Actually, it's not even outdated morals, because at no point in our history has anyone... No, let me rephrase that. At no point in our modern history, since after the Renaissance, have people been this uptight about other people having sex?
Yeah, no shit.
You know what I mean? It never fucking happened before, and now all of a sudden everybody's got their tits in a ringer because kids might find out sex is enjoyable.
I could honestly see if they put something as in, don't try to force her to change her character.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because there's, as silly as it sounds, there are still some women out there who sit there and go, I really like him, and if I don't do this, then he's going to leave.
But
well, you know what, though? Let them fucking leave.
No, but whose fault is that? Because here's what happens. You tell Sally that sex is something important, you only have it with the person you're going to marry. What you don't understand is when Sally's a little girl, writing Sally Loves Jimmy on the side of her Trapper Keeper, and that's how old I am, I know what a Trapper Keeper is, but she's writing it on her notebooks and on her erasers, which defeats the fucking purpose of an eraser. When she's doing that, she actually thinks they're going to get married someday.
Yeah.
And you won't let her get married, but she can have sex.
Yeah.
And so she does. And then what's the first thing her parents and her minister and the people at school, you ruined your life.
Yep. Oh yeah, you just fucked yourself up forever.
Right.
Well, so what
and
they should
you-
actually be teaching is,
Safe
save
sex.
it.
Yeah.
Safe sex.
Yeah, safe sex or save.
Just
Get
like
married.
well, no, abstinence only. No, that's what they are teaching. They just taught Caden in sex ed because he's got it in 8th grade, which is fine.
Yeah.
They just taught him condoms are 97% effective. Birth control pills are 99% effective. The rhythm method is 80% or 70%, less than 70% effective. And abstinence is 100% effective. And I'm like, while that may be true statistically, that's like saying bulimia is an effective diet.
It is.
It is.
It is.
But you still don't want to do it.
But I said teach them to save it or save
Right.
sex.
I think safe sex is important to teach kids. It's hugely
Because
important.
they're gonna fucking do it
Yeah.
anyway.
Right,
No
and,
matter what, they might as well be safe about it.
well, and
Like,
Don't be prudes.
their parents did it. Their parents' did it.
I feel if parents would sit there and say, hey, we understand this could happen. We wish it wouldn't, but we understand it could. Pull your head out your ass. Use your head, because this is how it could affect you down the road.
Yeah.
And even though mom and dad will be there for when you can, we're not always going to be there because you have to learn.
Well, and the talk I had with Caden, because they're learning it in school, so I have talked to him about it, was actually about redundancy.
okay.
Because if the rhythm method is, first off, he's like, the rhythm method is 70% effective. I'm like, you know what they call people who use the rhythm method? Parents. So I'm like, but here's the thing, Caden. If the rhythm method is 70% effective, that means 30% of the time it fails.
Yep.
If you're using the rhythm method and a condom, that means 3% of that 30% it fails. And then if she's also on birth control, that's 1% of the 3% of the 30%. It's just like the internet at the house. We have Wi-Fi. When that doesn't work, we plug it in. When that doesn't work, Dad's phone can be used as a
4G.
hotspot. Right. We have backups. If the car fails, we have another car to use. It's a redundancy plan.
That's like my porn redundancy plan.
I
That's
also
the
have the
exact same
same
thing.
one. If the internet goes down, I have some
You're
saved
saved.
on my hard drive. If the hard drive goes down, I have some on my phone.
If the power goes out, you've got it on the laptop or the portable device. And that also has the internet. So
And then I
always.
even have some old school print
Oh, the
media
same print.
just in
There you
case.
go.
But you know what I mean? It's,
Yeah.
And so I told them, I'm like, first off, you always take responsibility for it. It is
Oh,
your
yeah.
job. You always trust yourself and nobody else when it
Yeah.
comes to that.
Right.
And if you're too embarrassed to go shopping for it yourself, but you think it's a possibility, you talk to Dad. Because I will go shop. I would rather buy condoms for my child than have him have
Go
a
with
child
someone pregnant?
himself
Yes.
that I have to raise.
Fucking shit.
I would.
I understand what you're saying, but that's where you and I disagree. If you are too afraid to go into the store and buy condoms, then you're not mature enough to have sex.
I don't necessarily disagree with you. My problem is
Depending how old he is, you are responsible for.
right. Well, plus, if just because he's not mature enough to do something doesn't mean he's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Right. Right. But then, and I realize then, if something would happen when he's a minor, the child support then falls on you and your wife.
Right.
But
I don't want
he
him
still
to-
lives underneath your house, so that shit will be fucking get real quick.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, I understand what you're saying wholeheartedly, but if I had a son, I'd make that fucker come with. So, you're too afraid to buy condoms. What do you want? You want flavor? Do you want ribs? Hey, you're too afraid. Dad's here buying them for you.
No. You always buy ribbed because it never hurts.
Candy out.
The little bit extra.
Candy out.
I'm just saying,
You get ribbed for her pleasure because you don't want to be selfish.
I did that. I did that to our brother Dan.
Plus, If you put them on inside out, then they're ribbed for your pleasure.
I did that to your brother Dan in Walmart. He's like, I gotta go get this and this and this. Oh, and I gotta get condoms. Like, I'll get the condoms for you. He was 2 aisles down. What do you want? Spermicide, ribbed. You don't need Magnum. I'm from the same family. Well, I don't know. What do they look like? I'm hurling condoms over the aisles at Walmart. I was the epitome of people of Walmart that day. You know.
But anyway, okay. Manitowoc, we got to vote. I give 4 fucks about this. I don't think it's enough to warrant 5 because it's one isolated case in a backwater county, or a backwater city in a backwater county in a backwater state, all of which I've been to. And I'm not saying that to insult Manitowoc because your backwater school is much bigger than my backwater school. So understand, I realize what I'm saying. But I do give 4 fucks because institutionalized slut shaming is far worse than anything else.
Oh yeah, no, it's the school slut shaming, which is horrible.
Yeah.
So I give 4 fucks as well.
I will give 5 fucks, not only because of the school shaming on it, but the fact that it wasn't.
Yeah, nobody's.
Until now, I didn't hear about this.
And like I said, I saw the picture, but I didn't get it in context at all either. I didn't know where it was happening.
You would think some parents would be up in an uproar.
That's less than 50 miles from here.
Yeah.
I give 5 fucks. That's actually quite ridiculous.
That should be on the goddamn news, and we
Yeah.
should be up in arms
Should
as a
be.
state. Okay, I want to do preschool teacher stops a child from eating her dessert. Are you done?
I am now. It's opened all the way.
A preschool teacher stops child from eating the dessert and sends a note home to the mother about healthy snacks. Anyway, it's a private preschool, but it's paid for by vouchers.
Oh.
They do not have a lunch program, so they require parents to send a cold lunch.
Okay.
The school decided the lunch that was sent was not healthy enough, so they refused to allow the child to eat portions of it, and then sent a note home to the mother. Colorado preschool didn't allow little girl to eat Oreos from her lunch because the treat wasn't healthy enough. It's a 4-year-old child, came home Friday from the Children's Academy in Aurora. Attached was a note that scolded the mother for sending the child to school with unhealthy cookies. I don't want to see your advertisement. The note said, "Dear parents, it is very important children have a nutritious lunch. This is a public school setting and all children are required to have a fruit, a vegetable, and a healthy snack with home along from milk. Lunchables, chips, fruit snacks, and peanut butter are not considered to be healthy. It is a very important part of our program that everyone needs to participate in."
The peanut butter.
This is the package of Oreos.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. So it's a.
So
size
it's
snack.
At most
3.
4. It
3.
says 3 in there?
It says 3.
Oh, they're sideways. Gotcha.
3 Oreos. 3 fucking Oreos. Now, the other article that I read had something in the note that said if potatoes are sent, if a potato is sent, then bread has to be sent also, because apparently you need to superstarch the shit out of your kids.
In what form?
If they have potatoes, the child will also need bread to go along with it.
With
The exact note reads, "Dear parents, it is very important that all students have a nutritious lunch. This is a public school setting and all children are required to have a fruit, a vegetable, a heavy snack from home." Apparently you can't have like a light apple, you need a heavy fucking apple. Fuck you, clock, I'm not done. If they have potatoes, the children will also need bread to go along with it. Lunchables, chips, fruit snacks, and peanut butter are not considered a healthy snack. This is a very important part of our program, and we need everyone's participation.
Okay, keep that list of shit that's not welcome up because I have some issues with that.
Okay.
First off, the peanut butter,
Yeah.
which everything
That's in
I've
every
learned,
goddamn school.
if you don't have any fucking money but you need substance, you buy fucking peanut butter. Because it's packed with fucking protein.
For the record, before you continue, I just want to tell you what the child was sent to school with.
Yeah.
Was a ham and cheese sandwich,
Okay.
string cheese,
Double cheese.
and a pack of Oreos.
That's a small lunch, but okay. Oh wait, it's like how old?
4
Oh, yeah.
or 5-year-olds.
Yeah. Fucking A. What's wrong with that lunch? Nothing.
Absolutely
Okay,
nothing.
so go ahead. Peanut butter is protein packed, healthy,
And
food.
it's heavy. It's a heavy
Oh, yeah.
snack. It will stick
It'll
with
fill
you.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it'll even make you go.
Yeah. For the
Peanut
next
butter
hour.
is better for you than potatoes and bread in one sitting.
And that's-
Seriously, in one sitting.
In what form of a cold lunch do you send a potato?
Well, that's not because I don't
Well,
know
if
if
it's
you know what
Oreo
Dad.
salad in a little dish.
Okay.
Dad,
There you go.
Dad used to, and I know people that I work with still eat potato sandwiches because they're
Really?
from the Great
Well,
Depression, and
okay, that makes
they
sense.
grew up with people who lived in there.
Dad mostly ate radish sandwiches.
And
Still
lard,
fucking raw.
lard sandwiches.
Yeah.
Well,
Fruit snacks, which contain vitamin C.
And some of them are made with real
I would
fruit.
say some of them. Yes.
Yes,
Some of them.
because that's what
You can
that's
buy the
what we
healthy
buy.
ones. Yeah.
Fucking delicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, what do Lunchables contain? Ham and cheese.
I would say
And
meat,
crackers.
cheese, and like some kind of cracker. That's
And
they
what are
have.
crackers made out of? Basically the same shit bread's made
Bread's
out
made
of.
of.
Right.
Like
So the kid brought a Lunchable in sandwich form.
yeah,
Which is fine.
which is totally fine.
Yeah.
String cheese.
And the Oreos.
And
which are
Oreos.
apparently the problem.
But you
Now this article says it's a 4-pack, but that picture definitely said
Said
3.
well, and the thing that bothers me, if you're not providing the kids with lunch, then you have no right
How-
to tell them. And what if that's all that kid had for lunch? Would you then tell that kid you couldn't eat lunch? Because as far as I'm concerned, even if it's shitty substance,
It's food.
Substance.
it's yeah.
Well, and that was my issue. First off, I would go ape shit. That fucking school would have hell to pay the next day. If you
Fucking
sent
A.
you dare send me a goddamn note telling me how to raise my child? I will bitch slap you till next fucking
Especially
Thursday.
when besides chocolate chip cookies, there ain't a whole lot that goes better with fucking milk.
Oh,
And
the
Oreos.
No shit.
Oh hell yeah!
If that was my kid, she would open it up and said, "There's only one here," and twisted, took the cream off, and stuck it between one fucking Oreo and ate it. That's horseshit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I was
That
just
is
fucking
horseshit.
over, and it was briefly on the news.
I didn't hear about it.
So
I heard about it,
we
but-
need to be. I think we should be outraged. I give a fuck
I would say,
that
yeah.
that we have schools that are over. And it's not like she sent the kid to school with 3 Oreos, a mini pack of ice cream,
Or an actual
pack of
of
Oreos,
Oreos.
a fucking 4 Oreo
Yeah.
snack pack, and she didn't get to open. Maybe she would have only eaten 1. Maybe she would have only eaten 2.
Yeah,
Maybe she
yeah,
would have
fucking-
shared with a friend.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I would have had no problem with the school telling my kid, when you're done eating your sandwich and your string cheese, then you can eat your Oreo.
Yeah, we
Because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what we do here. I mean, the kid wasn't feeling good this weekend. She laid down, and then she cooked fucking steak and chicken on the grill. She didn't feel good, laid down, and then walked outside an hour later with fucking ice cream sundae. Fuck you! That I have a problem with. But if
Yeah.
the kid would have ate the shit,
Yeah.
let it eat
I
it.
remember doing that in like first grade. We'd have our normal lunchtime, and like half an hour later, we'd have our snack time.
We actually,
That's when we ate snacks.
I do this to my kids all the time. They'll be like, "Daddy, I'm too full. I can't finish this."
You want a cookie?
And oh yeah. And if you put the food on your plate, then you should eat it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. If you didn't put it there, if Grandma dished out your plate, that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
But if you put food on your plate, fine, don't eat it. But if you're full, you're fucking full.
Yeah.
So I do this to them. You want a cookie? Yeah. Then you're not
You're
fucking
fucking
full,
full.
are you?
I do it too.
Because I'm an asshole.
Oh, I take it one step further. We sat down, Daddy, I'm full. Oh, you want a Swiss cake? Daddy wants Swiss cakes. Yeah, then you're not fucking full. Land party
Swiss cake.
went into mode. I set the whole fucking box. I'm like, you better eat that shit. I ate the whole fucking box. I'm like, oh, no, there's no more Swiss cakes. You can go to bed.
But then Mom, because I started doing that to the kids at Grandma and Grandpa's house.
Yeah.
Well, the ice cream fills the
Right.
cracks.
But ice cream melts and fills in the cracks. Mom, you're not fucking helping. But yeah, it's it's horseshit.
Yeah.
It is. And it's horseshit what they say isn't healthy for a kid either.
Yeah.
Right. Fruit snacks, yes, there are some brands of fruit
Yeah,
snacks
there's
that are
some
terrible.
shitty ones.
But also,
and there's some shitty Lunchables.
Yeah.
but
I use
you
Lunchable
don't
as a
know the
whole, not
economic
the name.
background of that family.
Right.
Yeah.
What if all that family can? What if they went to the food pantry, the
And that's
local
what they
pantry,
had.
and they had fruit snacks, and the mother was like, "Great, I can finally send my child with something delicious instead of this fucking bologna with fucking olives, which isn't really lunch meat, Mom."
Amen. Ain't a fucking man.
Fucking pickle loaf. Fuck you.
And putting cheese in there ain't gonna disguise a shit either.
No. I have to sit and pick fucking olive loaf out of my goddamn bologna's bad enough, and you put fucking olives in it.
Fucking A.
I have never had olive loaf.
Consider yourself fucking
I
blessed.
do.
I give. I don't even know how many.
I think
fucks
I can only
give like 2.5.
I
to be
think
honest
I can
with you.
only give one because I think I only gave one fuck about something else that was equally outrageous. So I think I can only give one, but I still give a fuck. I'm gonna give a fucking 2 shits.
I was gonna say you can give because the level that some of the stories were kind of like this. I'm like, why are we giving 4 fucks for this, but we only give 2 fucks for this? I give 2.5 fucks just because the school outstepped their boundaries, and yeah.
I don't know if they outstepped their boundaries. Might play devil's advocate. They're a private school, so they do have their own rules
funded
for
vouchers, so they're funded by public money. So I don't give a good goddamn if they're private
And
school or not.
and if you are making the kid or the parents send a cold lunch, who are you to tell them what
yes,
they can
true.
and can't?
That
And
part.
peanut butter?
Yeah.
Fucking peanut
I
butter?
thought their list is fucking bullshit.
The only thing that makes celery digestible that's not sour cream.
Yes. Well, no, if you put it in chili.
Chili.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
about the 2 places.
just raw
I go.
celery.
Yeah, fuck no. Peanut butter.
Right,
That's
you
the only
eat
thing that
peanut
makes
butter
it better.
or that veggie dip stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
That
Some ranch,
sour cream,
maybe,
dill,
some kind of
ranch.
something.
Which are terrible for you. The only not
horrible.
terrible thing you can do with celery that makes it edible
It's peanut butter.
is peanut butter.
Yeah.
Because chili, let's face it, it's delicious,
It is.
but it's not good for you.
No. I give 1 fuck for the denial of Oreo attack.
The deal.
The great Oreo attack of 2015.
Yeah, I give a fuck because the school way overstepped their bounds. They've been doing. Schools have been doing that as much as police have.
We should call mom and get mom's vote on this because she'd have a fucking canary.
Let's do it.
Go ahead.
Let's do it. We're doing an article about a school that took away a kid's lunch, part of the lunch, and sent a note home to the parents about it not being healthy enough. They wouldn't.
You can have Oreo cookies.
Right, the Oreo cookies. Tim thought we should get your opinion on it, and so we're calling you up, Mom, so that you can give your opinion on what you think, that, how you feel about what the school did, whether you agree or disagree, and why.
Well, first of all, Oreo cookies can be healthy.
And you're a nurse, so you know.
I know, yes. So it's just wrong.
Okay,
Yeah, we agree.
we agree. I just wanted to. So on a scale of 1 to 5, how many fucks do you give that the school is not allowing kids to eat Oreos?
Well, they should just be banned.
All right, we'll put you down for 5 fucks, Mom.
Yeah.
Not only,
Okay, whatever.
not only did they say that the kid couldn't eat Oreos,
Oh.
they said peanut butter wasn't a healthy enough food
Yeah.
for lunch.
And Lunchables.
How do you?
Well, I know. They're just dumb.
Nope.
Ma, can we use this audio on the show?
I don't care.
All right.
right.
Love
Thanks,
you,
Mom.
Mom.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.